This is Khaos Shadow coming at you with another different video. Today's video we're going to be doing a review of The Mandalorian Season 1 before Season 2 comes out in about a week. And I can't wait to see it. I've been so excited for the show. This is pretty much the show I've been talking about to everyone that at my job, everywhere. I've told this to a lot of my other friends. And yes, I do have friends, commenters. I'm hilarious. And I just can't wait to really get into it and get you guys into the review. This is going to be a brief cursory. I'm trying something new. So hopefully you guys will like what I'm trying new here. And hopefully you guys will like the video, how I set it up. I know this time you guys can't see my face, but you know what? I think you guys can enjoy not seeing my face for like 5 seconds. Alright, so I guess let's get into it. Episode 1 starts off with the Mandalorian taking out a bunch of dudes at a cantina like a boss and taking his prey back to his ship and slamming him into some carbonite. Am I right, Han Solo? Anybody? So yeah, that pretty much starts the episode. He goes back to the guild, which is on Tatooine, I believe. And he gets these pucks that sends out a hologram of information that he needs to know about, like location, where they are, and everything. He got something really big that's going to give him a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. So now he has to find this person, no description, and he's been hired by the Emperor, the Empire. Yeah, so the Empire is still around, I guess. So now they want him to track down something for them. They all have his location. They have no holographic, no information except a location. He tracks them down along with this robot. This robot's gonna be pretty big later on. Spoiler. And he has to take this whole army down with this robot and beats the mess out of all of them. And come to discover it's a baby, and that the robot was hired to kill it. And was really doing a self-destruct thing all the time. It was weird. So he decides to kill the robot, take the baby, because he's been hired to take the creature or whatever it is alive. And that's pretty much how they end that part of the episode. And I can't believe it. Episode 1 was amazing. Firefights, tight squeezes. Oh yeah, it was so cool. I just guess for watching. Now, episode 2 starts off like this. Somebody ganked his ship. I mean, like, they stripped that sucker down to the parts. I mean, they took everything. And they took the sea cushions. They took the glass. Bro, they took the freaking knobs. They were like, nope, mine. These Jawas took everything, man. They stripped that thing down to the bare minimum. Even the minimum was just being friendly. No, they took everything. Yeah. And he did kill a couple of them, so they didn't really trust him. In the first episode, he made friends with this his alien creature, and he's an older type of person, and he helps him with the Jawas, and the Jawas won't help him get back his parts because he has nothing to trade, and he's frankly mad at them, and they're mad at him. So they decided to do a trade. If you kill this monster, then they'll give back his parts. And he has to kill this mud creature. Now this kind of reminds me of episode 2 and that Coliseum thing where they're about to get killed by a bunch of creatures instead of, I don't know, a firing squad. That was weird. Anyway, the bad guys are. So he has to fight this giant rhino-looking creature, and he tries real hard. But Flame, since since that creature is covered in mud, Flames doesn't really affect it. And he does try, use all of his tools and gadgets of the trade, but nothing's working until Baby Yoda does the Force. And swings that little rhino thing, holds it up, and just so Mando could get the final kill with his little dagger. Eventually, they were doing it all for this weird egg that the Jawas want, because apparently it's supposed to be the most delicious thing ever. And they had to rebuild the ship. He does think the alien. We don't know his name yet. Later on, we're going to be knowing his name, but I don't want to spoil it to the later episodes. Um, yeah, so that's all I got to say about episode 2. Really fun. Baby Yoda, hecka cute. All right, they finally return with the prize and hand, Baby Yoda. I don't know why I just started writing there. uh, they return to the Empire, and well, he was a little bit hesitant leaving with the Empire because it's a child, and he's not that bad of a guy. But they were paying him a Mando medal. This medal is very rare. Apparently, they collected the medal after the whole destruction of the Mandalorian homeworld. So now most of the Mandalorians live underground. Um, he return he turns the Amanda coin, the Mandalorian medal, to his people, and this woman who built forged new armor for him, even new tech and weapons. Yeah, and he still doesn't really feel too good about the Empire, and he just straight up, I'm done. I can't be this person, and he just straight up ends them. Because mostly because he feels guilty for the kid, and also because people are like looking at him, especially his own people are looking at him like, dude, you sold out to the Empire. We hate the Empire. Not as much as rebels because we think they're jokes, but we hate the Empire. He also gets some information from his high command or whatever. She tells him that they were enemies of the Mandalorians. He was like, "Oh, if your enemies should be not trusted." I'm like, I don't know. It just seems like a matter of opinion. So he goes there and ends the Empire and steals back the baby and tries to find somewhere to hide it before when he leaves. They pretty much all the guild gets a little boop, 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 and they're all at him. Yeah, he has this guild that he joined. That allows them to find skip hunter like bounty hunters, everyone on Tatooine was coming after him. I'm like, what? Everybody? What? What's got so high there? He takes a few of them down, but he still outnumbers 100 to 1, and all he has is a baby who can barely control his powers. And it's not good for him right now. And he's looking down, and turns out his family is there. The Mandalorians are there. Yeah, the Mandalorians are there to help him out to stop these guild hunters. They have almost all the Mandalorians come out of the shadows, beat up all of them, and help them escape. And that's how it ends in episode 3. All right, episode 4 starts off pretty much where he goes into this restaurant, to get something to eat for him and the kid, and and he went to this planet to look for sanctuary, and he gets to meet his old friend, an ex rebel. She is just a boss. Spin-off series with her. I'm so down with it. I can't recommend it enough. Disney, please do it. Please do it. We want this so much. We could do it back when she was a rebel, or back where she or where she is right now. I mean, I don't care. You guys probably recognize her. She was in Deadpool. She was the a henchwoman. I don't want to say henchman because that's sexist. So the episode starts up with them, tossing around, and she's like, "Oh, I was here first, so you better find somewhere else to live." And these two farmers find the Mando, ask him for help because their village is being keep getting taken by these monsters, these bad guys who keeps taking their harvest and all that, and they're pretty much will starve. And he goes, "It's like, why can't you guys just move somewhere else? Like that's their home, their family live there. It's pretty much like where the everyone wants to be is their home." This village is pretty much the most greatest place for the Mando and Baby Yoda to live right now. So they decide to help out the village. He gets his friend to help train them to fight against these monsters. Now these guys have an AT-AT, And if you guys don't remember it, think back into the original generation of the original next gen, not in Star Trek. No, the original Star Wars movies. The third one where Chewie was walker. I got to use these walkers. These things look ridiculous. I gotta say, I don't never really feared them, but apparently they're very scary because no one's taken them down before. Hello, Chewie, and every little bear in the third movie. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, they took them down easily. So eventually, it's pretty much just a desperate firefight. Because the villagers are warriors, but neither were the rebels at one point. They take them down. They finally get back at their village while they took down the AT-AT. So they decided to leave after bounty hunter found him and the baby. Thank goodness that the rebel dropper got him. He got dropped. Oh my god, she dropped him! Oh my god, shot him! And he realized that the baby Yoda wasn't safe. I'm not saying like that's Yoda, but it's just like what people have said. I've said when I first, I was like, oh, it's baby Yoda when I first saw that. So yeah, they decided to leave. He did start with flirtation. We do get more information about the Mandalore. They're now ever allowed to take off their masks, and if they are, they can never put it back on. It doesn't seem, Grand Central, it doesn't seem as bad. But anyway, yep, that's how episode 4 is. Now, episode 5 is, Mando needs money, and so he helps this new member of the guild. Not even just a member of the guild, because he's technically not even part of the guild. He helps him out to take out one of these current empire. And, if you actually remember her, she was I forgot which character she played, but she was in Shield. Dude, she was the cavalry, and they pretty much compared her to Black Widow. And I say she's even better than Black Widow. Yeah, come at me, haters. Please don't come at me. I have a family. And she convinced the new up and comer to take down the Mando, because she tells him that the Mando has a bigger price on his head, and he will be a legend if he takes down the Mando. He's like, yeah, you're right, but you can't take down the Mando without my help. Like, yeah, you're right, but I don't trust you because you probably will kill me before I do anything of that. So he shoots her right in the face. I was like, oh my god, that is her beautiful face, you monster, you animal. Oh my goodness, you evil person. How can you just shoot somebody that gorgeous? Why? Can we just get like a moment of peace? Like, please, I just need a moment. Dear Lord. OMG. Alright, that was her moment. So, he goes there on the Mando ship, but, Mando has these new weapons. There's little pen missiles flare out, and he takes them down hard. And that's pretty much how the episodes end. And I gotta say, that was a pretty good episode. These episodes kind of remind me of like old westerns. That's how it pretty much reminds me of. Episode 6 starts off of Mando looking for more work and trying to find some more trusted allies. I'm using like quoted like trusted. So he finds an old ally of his. Ally got work from it's a prison breakout of an old enemy of the Mando. He gets to team up with some pretty crooked people. I haven't really covered this, but he doesn't really trust droids, because droids are sometimes untrustworthy. R2. I'm not saying any names. R2. So he helps these guys out because his ship is older, so the new founded republic, can't track his ship. They break into this prison barge, and they have to take out a whole bunch of robots. But there were some living people on there too, even though they were told that there was supposed to be no living person. And he realized that the person they're breaking out is an enemy of his, so he's like, nah, I ain't about this. And they were going to betray him first and leave him there to die. So he takes down almost all of them, even even one of the prisoner's sister, and leaves them all in there to get taken in by the New Republic. So yeah. He does complete his word. I can't stress that he does complete his word. He returned the prisoner back to his colleague's place. He's like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you again." Yeah, and he does pay the Mandalorian, but he was gonna kill him because he didn't trust them or like the Mando either. But the Mando left a tracer on them, and the New Republic shot that sucker out of the sky, and Mando walks and flies away safely. He got paid this time. All I gotta say about that. So, episode 7 starts off like this. Mando gets a communique from the guild leader, returning with the child, and the Empire is willing to sit down and talk and, discuss it like reasonable adults. So he's like, you know what, fine, I'll go back, but first he brings his ally. Like the previous episode 3, he brings the dropper, a rebel dropper of his, with him, and the aliens that helped him out previously, and unfortunately, but reluctantly, taking the droid that was trying to kill him and killed the baby in the first episode. But he was reprogrammed. So it's all of them going to Tatooine to hash some stuff out. Some shenanigans happened, but the guild leader was going to betray them to the Empire. But he finally changed colors after he was being after he got saved by Baby Yoda, who healed his wounds, and now he's fine. And he decided to first take out his honor guard, because they were ready to shoot the Mando, and it takes them out. That's pretty much how the episodes end, with them going to the Empire place, try to sit down, try to negotiate like reasonable adults. But he makes sure to separate the baby, make sure everybody's safe. But episode 8, when things get real. Alright, so we're finally here. We're no more stuff. I'm sorry this video went a little bit longer. It wasn't supposed to go that long. But, this episode, this video is going to be a lot longer than I really had planned for. So anyway, let's get into it. So Mando is penned down with his crew, the guild leader, the dropper, and himself. While the alien, his friend who he met in episode 1, is racing back to the ship with the robot, who is now a care unit, is racing there back, to get the kids safe. They're pinned down by these new Imperials. The Empire. I just gotta say, I thought the Empire was destroyed after they destroyed their biggest gun, and the Emperor and Darth Vader. So they're just annoying people that stick to the old ways and want to bring back the Emperor. Bring back the Empire. So anyway, they have to escape, but there's pretty much no way to escape. It's about to be game over, and they're almost done. They're like, oh no, we're gonna be doomed, until a friend of theirs saved their lives, and it's the robot. Unfortunately, his friend got killed by one of the Empire, but he takes them out, saves the baby, take them with them, and they escape into the sewers. Mando meets his friend, and he gives him this crest, the crest that will show that he deserved in the first episode, but he denied it. But caring for this baby, and I forgot to mention, most of the Mandos on Tatooine were all dead. She's bearing and putting their helmets all the way, give them a proper death. But they were like, oh, come with us, come with us. She's like, no, my place is here. Your place is to protect the child. You must take it to its proper people. But he's like, where can I find him? And it's like, as your journey to find out. And she hands him the jetpack. He's going to be flying like Boba Fett. And he has to take down the new takes down this new enemy with his jetpack while the guy's fighting in a TIE fighter. He eventually takes it down, and it pretty much, we're all happy. And he leaves with the Baby Yoda, while the rebel and the guild leader, says like, hey bro, we're cool now. I'm sorry for what, I'm trying to kill you, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much how the episodes end, and then black lightsaber, he escapes the wreckage. You always make sure your enemies are killed. Double tap. I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying, go ahead and make sure your enemies are dead. I guess that's how the episode ends. I just want to say sorry again, guys. This video went so long. I did not try to make it this long, but I was trying something new, and I'm sorry. Sometimes I get real lost in the review. So hopefully you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe and comment below if you guys want shorter videos. This video was not supposed to be that long, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want me to do season 2, just ask for it, and I will definitely do it. Alright, thank you guys so much. Please like and comment below. I really enjoy reading your comics. Please make them family appropriate. Thank you guys so much, and peace out!